And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
I'm in love with you, girl, and I do anything for you to know.
Hey guys, it's your girl Brianna Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Hi you guys. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel that you guys, I don't know, getting out of my comfort zone a little bit, and it's gonna be a sit down video. We don't usually do those, but hey, I decided to be like a big sister today, and we're just gonna be talking about a couple things that I wish I knew before starting nursing school. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Brianna. I am in an LPN program right now. Currently I'm entering my second semester, and I plan to go back to school to do the LPN RN bridge program that my school has to offer in the spring of next year. So yeah, you guys, so far since starting nursing school, I feel like I have learned a lot. Even though I'm not that far in, I still feel like there has been a lot of stuff that I have learned, and that's just basically what I'm here to tell you guys about, so you guys can be fully prepared and know what to expect, and just some things to put you at ease if you're thinking about starting nursing school or if you're about to start nursing school. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. So first things first that I have on my list is this one should put everybody at complete ease. I promise you, like, if you don't take anything else from this video, take this. It is not impossible, okay? Yes, it might be hard, but I promise you it is not impossible. Y'all, as cliche as this might sound, as long as your mind and your heart is set on knowing that this is what you want to do, and this is, you have no choice but to get it done, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, then it's going to happen. If everything is meant for you, excuse me y'all, if it's meant for you, nothing can stop you from having it. And that's like something that I had to learn. But honestly, like, I watched a lot of people, and a lot of people in the class ahead of me, they've said like it is hard, like it's this big old weight, like nursing school is just this big old weight. And yes, it can be if your priorities are not straight, or some people just have different circumstances, which is totally understandable and totally fine. But as long as everything is aligned how it's supposed to be, you can do it. It's not impossible. I promise y'all, the prereqs to nursing school is a lot harder than nursing school itself. Like, yes, nursing school is a challenge in itself, but I promise you it is not impossible, y'all. You can do it, and don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. You just got to stay focused and know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to get out of nursing school, which is helping people, okay? So yeah, but nah, like, definitely y'all, it is not impossible. I went in thinking like, oh my god, this shit is gonna be, pardon my language, this is gonna be the hardest thing ever in life. But y'all, I promise you it's not. Like, I haven't failed anything yet. Knock on wood, I have not failed anything yet, y'all. Like, I promise you, I be locked in, and I just know it's meant for me. Like, me and God have already had a conversation. We're cool. He has literally gotten me through this. Like, definitely turn to God, y'all. Like, he will get you through it. That's another thing that has made it not feel, that has made it feel like it's not impossible, But anyway, moving on. The next piece of advice I would say to you guys is that it is okay to feel overwhelmed. Yes, nursing school is not impossible, but yes, it can be hard, and there will be points where you're like, oh my god, what is this? I've experienced mine at least 4 weeks in to school, y'all. And I just experienced this yesterday too, y'all. I had checkoffs yesterday. I broke down crying. I was boohoo crying to one of the checkoff instructors, and I really think that's the only reason why I passed. Like, but I'm just I'm just telling y'all that to say this. There is going to be hard points, and it is okay to feel like a bunch of emotions. It's okay, because nursing school is a lot. It's very time consuming. Yes, it might not be super impossible or super hard, but it is very time consuming. There is going to be a lot thrown at you all at once, but that's when you have to just stay focused, lock in, cry about it, but lock back in. Like, I promise you, it's okay. You're going to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay. You don't have to suppress it. Just know that you can get through it. You can do it. It's okay to feel like how you feel, but pick yourself back up, Okay? All right. Moving on, y'all. The next thing I wish I knew before starting nursing school is that you have to be prepared for the unexpected and always be adaptable, y'all. Like, things in nursing school are going to get chaotic. They're going to be all over the place. I mean, I can speak for my program in itself, and it's the #1 program in Georgia. Not very organized, you know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine with other schools, you know? So y'all have to, it's not gonna be super organized. Like, the professors are gonna have stuff wrong, and then things have to change. So you have to be prepared for anything to change. Like, always be prepared and be on top of your stuff to the point where, yes, things might change, but you're still prepared for it and you're okay with it. For example, at one point in my first semester, a storm had came in Georgia. So we were supposed to go to class on Friday, and we were supposed to have our final for, I believe it was for funds. So we were supposed to have our funds final that Friday. It got canceled because school got closed. So the final had then got moved to Monday. Mind y'all, that week that the final had got moved to, we had 4 tests and a quiz. Yeah. So every day we went to class, we had a test and we had a quiz. Yeah. So that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. We had 2 hell weeks back to back. The week before, we just got over our head to toe checkoffs, and that's something in itself. And so next week, that was supposed to be our real hell week, because we had 2 tests, I think, in that week, and then the head to toe checkoff. And then the next week, since that storm happened, the final had rolled over and we had 4 tests and a quiz. And guess what? The professors don't care. They're still gonna drop them tests on you, and you're still gonna have to take it. So that's my whole point that I'm making. Be prepared for the unexpected and always be adaptable, y'all. Like, things are gonna happen, and it's out of your control. So as long as you're prepared for it, you'll be straight. Y'all, I was so stressed out when that happened. I was so pissed because I just wanted that final over with, y'all. Like, but me, I'm the type of person, I set myself up good in the beginning of the semester. So when that final come around, yeah, baby, I don't even study for it. And that's what I'm talking about. Be adaptable, be prepared, and you're gonna be a-okay. All right. Moving on, y'all. The next thing I want to say is learn how to block out noise, y'all. Learn how to block out noise. Learn how to block out noise, y'all. I promise y'all. Please understand this, y'all. Like, I promise you, you gotta have tunnel vision in nursing school, because there will be people around you talking. If you are solidified in the information that you're being taught by your professors, then what Becky and Susie and Joanne are talking about, don't even pay attention to it. Because half the time, Becky, Susie, and Joanne don't really know what they're talking about, and you over here listening to them, and you already had all of the knowledge in your mind. You're correct, but since you listened to Susie, Joanne, and Becky, now Susie, Joanne, and Becky done got in your head, and you're like overthinking, and you're questioning if you were correct. Whole time you were correct, and now you just changed 10 answers based on what Becky, Joanne, and Susie said. Block out that noise, y'all. Luckily, me, I have tunnel vision, so I don't be paying attention to what anybody says. Like, it gets to a point where sometimes, like, I have to just sit in my car after a test. I don't, like, a lot of my classmates will sit in the hallway and they'll talk about answers and stuff like that. I don't do that. A lot of times my classmates come in early, super early, and they'll be doing test reviews right before a test. I don't do that. I do get to school early, but I sit in my car and I test review with myself, because I know what I'm talking about, and I'm not finna let nobody distract me and try to throw me off. Because I know, like, me personally, I have tunnel vision, but my friends in class, a lot of them have complained about, like, you know, listening to other people, and I'll be having to tell them, like, you cannot listen to other people. Do separate yourself if you have to, and it's okay, y'all. It's okay to separate yourself, because sometimes it's just too much. Like, you don't need to listen to all of these back and forth stuff, because I promise you it will throw you off. So, because a lot of times they be sounding so, Becky, Joanne, and Susie sound so confident to where it makes you feel like, oh, dang, did we read the same material? But you cannot listen to that, okay? Block out that extra noise, okay? Block out Joanne, Susie, and Becky, okay? Thank you. Moving on, y'all. My next tip would be prepared to think like a nurse, even if they don't teach you how to think like a nurse, okay? With that, y'all, I know it sounds crazy, like how am I supposed to think like a nurse if they don't teach you how to think like a nurse? They're not going to teach you how to think like a nurse. At least with my school, they're not going to teach you how to think like a nurse. So that's when you have to step in and you have to go searching for other resources that are going to help you think like a nurse. If your school uses ATI, ATI is one of the, I know we all hate ATI. I know. People that use ATI, people that school use ATI and the CMEs, the content, yeah. I know we all hate it, but I promise you, ATI is one of the best resources to help you think like a nurse. They present information to you to where it's like, okay, the gears start turning. There's YouTube creators out there, Mike, Nurse Mike, Simple Nursing, Level Up RN. I know Miss Kathy, she real cool, but sometimes she can be a little boring, but she is helpful in allowing you to think like a nurse. There's other resources out there, y'all. My school also uses something called PrepU, like through CoursePoint. So those are like practice questions based off of the textbooks that we have. I really like PrepU. If your school has something similar to that, I would definitely recommend it. Those are things that help you think like a nurse. Like there's resources out there. So never, like me, when I first got into nursing school, it's just like, oh my God, nobody is preparing us to teach like a nurse. So when we get in the real world, it's like, hello, we're a nurse, but we're not able to critically think like a nurse. You're going to have to find resources outside of your class and your school and your professors that are going to help you get them gears turning, okay? Because yeah, it's important. It's real important, because they're not going to teach you that, baby. Nursing school, let me tell y'all, nursing school is I don't know, but just know they're not gonna teach you how they should teach you, okay? So moving on, my next tip, you guys, is to learn how to prioritize and stay focused on your work. Things are gonna come. You know, grandma is gonna have her 80th birthday all the way in Decatur, and you stay all the way in Florida. You know, grandma, you gonna have to call grandma and just say, Grammy, look, I have a test tomorrow that I have not studied for. Grammy, I love you, but it's not happening, okay? You know, sometimes you're gonna have to pick and choose, and that's just the con of nursing school. You're gonna have to pick and choose things that are really matter, because Grammy is gonna forgive you. If Grammy is a good Grammy, she'll understand that, you know, nursing school is a battle within itself, and that's something that you have to prioritize and focus on. Things are gonna come and go, you know, events are gonna come and go, but what matters is nursing school in this moment. If you haven't studied and Grammy's got her birthday, I'm sorry, Grammy, but you need to study. You have to lock in and study. Now, you should have studied beforehand and put a lot of energy into studying, and then maybe you would have been able to cut some slack for that one day and go to Grammy's birthday party. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Prioritize. Put the work first, and then you'll be able to, you know, go enjoy the pleasures of life, okay? So learn how to prioritize, stay organized, stay focused, and put your all into it, because yeah, you can't start slacking on nursing school, y'all. You really can't, because it's a beast and it will creep up on you. As soon as you start lacking, it's gonna be right there at your back door talking about you got a test tomorrow and you ain't studied, okay? So yeah, prioritize, stay focused, and lock in. All right, cool. And with that will lead me to my last point, y'all. So yes, you do need to prioritize, but like I was saying, if you prioritize and you work hard to begin with, then you can kind of not necessarily slack off, but you know, you can start to enjoy the pleasures of life. So that's leading me to my next point, where it is possible, it is very possible, I promise y'all, to have a good, healthy work or school and life balance, y'all. And you must, y'all, you need to have a healthy school and life balance, y'all, because that's the only way that you're going to get through nursing school. It is okay. You don't have to beat yourself up and put so much emphasis onto school. Yes, it is very, very important, but it's so easy to lose yourself in nursing school, y'all. Like, I've seen it. My best friend did it. Okay, I done seen it. I saw it. There's been a point where I saw my eyes starting to go back. I saw them starting to dim out. The spark is dying. The spark was dead. Like, I saw it about to flicker out on its last limb, okay? It's very possible for nursing school to make you lose yourself and lose sight of who you are, but do not let it consume you. It's okay to go have a drink with your friends every so often. It's okay to go hang out with family. Like, you really need to, because at the end of the day, like, you need that healthy balance to be able to pour back into you when nursing school is defeating and pulling everything out of you. So with that being said, y'all, definitely you need to have a school and life balance, and it's okay. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You definitely should, and you need to, because yeah, nursing school is a beast. It's hard, but it's not impossible. Like I said, it's not impossible, y'all, and you can do it. Yeah, you guys, those are all of the things that I wish I knew before nursing school, because a lot of this stuff, I feel like, you know, people say that nursing school is impossible. They say that it's super hard to have a work-life balance or school-life balance. Like, now work and school, now that's a different topic, y'all, because that is almost impossible. Okay, days, I don't know, but people do it though. So that's why I'm saying, there no matter the circumstance, if it's meant for you and you want it, you gonna get it. So yeah, let me not even digress, okay? But yeah, like, a lot of people that I've watched on YouTube or just talked to about nursing school, they say like how it's so impossible, or you can't do this and you can't do that while you're in nursing school. But I'm here to tell you that you can. It's just about your perspective. It's about your mindset. It's about how focused you are and how driven you are. If you got that drive, you've got that motivation, and you've got a good support system too, like, I hate to say it, but that is important, you're gonna be a-okay. I promise you. Anybody can do nursing school. Anybody. A 2-year-old could do nursing school if they were dedicated enough. I promise you. But nah, y'all, I really hope you guys enjoyed. To all my people starting nursing school out there, good luck. To all the people considering it, do it. You got it. Don't question it. Stay focused. I believe in all of y'all, and I know that y'all can do it. Definitely, I really hope this video helped a lot of you guys out. If you are thinking about nursing school, just stay focused, y'all. You got it, and keep these tips in mind, and I promise you, you are gonna be a-okay. All right, y'all, I promise. But I love y'all down. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.